Welcome to AFA Highlights, brought to you by AFA Hub. This podcast is your window into the creative journeys of our talented students and alumni, featuring their remarkable work and inspiring stories. Each episode is packed with behind-the-scenes insights, engaging interviews, and expert advice, showcasing how our students transform their big ideas into even bigger opportunities. Whether you're an artist, a dreamer, a curious creative, or simply a supportive ally, we're thrilled to have you here. Think of this as your exclusive backstage pass to inspiration. So sit back, get ready, and join us as we celebrate the extraordinary together.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Season 1 of AFA Highlights. My name is Shanna Forstall, and I am excited to be here highlighting the accomplishments of some of our AFA students and alumni. Our guest today is Hania Martinez, and I'm so excited to have Hania on today. She has accomplished some incredible things in the last while, and I can't wait to talk about it. Hania, welcome. I understand that you're actually out of the country right now doing this interview.
Yes.
I love it. And where is your hometown?
My hometown is in Sinaloa. I'm from Mazatlan.
Fantastic. Well, I'm jealous because I'm in Georgia. We're about to have a snowstorm.
No.
Anyway. And LA's burning. So
Yeah.
Anyway, but I'm so glad that you were able to make the time to meet with us, even though you're traveling and doing the thing. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit. Let's go back a little bit in time. And I wanted to talk about your journey to even get to AFA. Like, what made you think that you wanted to do this? What made you say, yes, I'm going to sign up and go to AFA and learn the things?
I didn't know about AFA until I met somebody by one of my doctors who diagnosed me. She was like, "Oh, you have a hard time socializing and you're interested in the whole entire industry. I know somebody. One of the students of AIM Hub, I think she did I'm such a horrible person to remember stuff.
It's
I think
okay.
she did film. So she told me about it. I was a bit unsure in the beginning because I had another school at mine. But I was also kind of iffy about that too because that school's really expensive.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Give me the contacts and I'll see if first if I get in, then that's good.
Well, that's awesome. So what program did you do?
Animation, because I enjoyed drawing and stuff. I knew I wasn't gonna mostly focus on animation. I was mostly more interested in the part where they did character design, which was fun. I think the only hard part was is doing it all in just 1 year, trying to learn all of it in 1 year. It's really tough, especially if you've never done something like that. It can be a stressful time, and you question yourself because you're not used to certain things they teach you.
Yeah, and that's a big thing. So you jumped right into animation, which is, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, because a lot of the stuff they taught me was stuff I just never did. I never did storyboarding. I never did animation. 3D modeling, I never did that. All I did was I draw on my computer, and sometimes I would just design silly little characters. So when everything was just coming in work-based, I was like, oh my God.
So how did you motivate yourself to get through it? Because it sounds like it was challenging.
My parents always just told me to just do my best. And that's usually what I just did. I just tried my best. And another thing I did was I showed a lot of times I was doing to my teachers because I struggle a lot with confidence. And a lot of times I just I don't know if I'm doing this, so let me just show it and just hope for the best.
So you feel like the support of your leadership or the teachers helped you to kind of know, okay, I'm going in the right direction. Or am I working?
Yeah.
And that's a great thing about having good instructors is they're there to support you and not just to give you the assignment, but to walk you through it and to say, yeah, you're on the right path, or hey, we need to take a left or a right here and do something a little different, right?
Yeah. And honestly, if I was left by myself, I would have probably combust.
Well, we don't want you to combust, Hania.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So So you went to school for animation, but you came in just self-taught character design, which I have to say you're incredible at. We're going to talk more about that in a few minutes. But so right now, what would you say out of all the skill sets, what are you most passionate about? Like, what do you love to do the most? If I said you get to do this one thing for the next 6 months, one task, like, would it be animation? Would it be character design? Would it be storyboarding? Like, what part of the process do you love the most right now?
The one that I mostly stick to and like hold on to like grip with my life is character design. To me, there is like difficulties, but since that was like always like the thing I always did growing up, it's just something I hold really dear to me.
That makes sense. And honey, you design beautiful characters. Just so everybody knows, Hania has been working with Jeff Goldeneye at My Calm World, and she's been helping us with some projects. So we're going to talk about some of those because we're really excited about them. Honey, when you came on, like when I saw your work, it captivated me is the word. Like I just thought your characters in particular were so magical, and the wonder that you bring to the world with your characters. So I think we started with Snyder. I think we had you redo Snyder first. And Snyder is a character that we had a little sneezing spider. Hania came on and I was like, Hania, can you reimagine this, And the characters you came back with are just so beautiful. Like Jeff and I were just floored at how gorgeous they were. So what was that like for you being able to work on a project that you knew was going to turn into something? Because Snyder is already, if you guys are wondering, Snyder is out as a storybook. It's a video storybook and an audio storybook. And now we are hoping to put that into print form at some point, fingers crossed, to make it actual book that people can buy because the work is so beautiful. Like it's one of the ones we're just like, this work is so lovely. It needs to be in hard copy somewhere. So we're working on that. But tell me, what was Snyder like for you? What was that project like, or the character? Like, tell me what you loved about it.
Snyder was a very interesting try because I never drew like insect characters before. So I knew it was supposed to be like a kid's thing. So I'm like, okay, so I have to turn these insects cute looking. The problem is a lot of times that's kind of hard, especially with the spider. People are highly afraid of spiders.
And we talked about that. You said, man, people are often afraid. And I was like, yeah, you got to make him adorable.
Yeah. And I also had to like put like things that those instincts have. For example, Snyder is a spider and spiders are known for having 8 legs. And I was like, oh man, I have to like find a way to make sure all his 8 legs are there, but they also don't become into one.
There was a couple of other characters. They were so cute. Like I know we're going to show some on the screen during this interview, but I was just so captivated by them. So you had fun creating the characters. Was there a favorite?
It was fun creating the characters. My favorite one was the praying mantis. I think I went a little bit too crazy with the praying mantis. I think I made him the most cutest one of the bunch. I should have like put that cuteness level to Snyder is cute, but I think I just became really attached to the praying mantis more.
He's adorable. Maybe we'll spin him off into his own story at some point because he's adorable for sure. That's awesome. And so yeah, so Hania did this whole book, this children's book. She illustrated it. And it's lovely. And then we moved on to a meditation series that some of you guys might not have heard about yet. So working with Under My Calm World, I have launched with Jeff a meditation series mainly for kids. Some of this will be applicable to adults as well. But in our mind, we wanted to make meditation accessible to families and to people of all ages. We wanted to create things that were captivating, magical. They followed core principles of meditation. We wanted to follow core principles of meditation, but also like add a new twist to it. And so the first character that we released, and we have a whole slew of characters we're going to be releasing over the next while, but the first one is Macatma, and Macatma Gandhi is a cat. And Hania helped me develop her. So I had this image in my head of this cat who we're taking time-tested principles like chanting Om and things like that calm your nervous system down and give people a place to focus and calm their body and their nervous system. And we decided to put a twist on it. So the twist is that Macatma does meows instead of Oms. And so I had this idea for Macatma and what she might look like. And I gave Hania some notes and ideas, but then Hania created this beautiful character from scratch. So tell us about how you created Macatma.
Okay, so when it came to Macatma, I saw that you wanted her to be like very like sophisticated. So I was like, okay, so I have to make like this clearly motherly character because she's mostly talking to like the kids. And since I also felt like she's doing meditation, helping people, so that's very nurturing. So it made more sense to also make her more mothery looking, but also sophisticated. And I was like, damn, okay. So I started thinking and I was like, okay, so she's a cat. Uh we're colleague. I thought of like giving her more of like a mom, like mom body. I don't know how to describe it, but that was like one of the first things I wanted to do with her. I also wanted to like give her a very like fancy look to her.
Regal is, I think, the word we used. Regal.
Yeah.
She's like almost like a queen, right? She's like
Yeah,
a
the
queen
queen.
mother in my
She's
mind.
someone who will. And that's why I also liked when you said you wanted to have like purple in her color palette, because purple is usually seen with royalty like in the old days, since it was really like, I think it was like really expensive to like make with the dye.
I think you're right. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that works. That gives her more of a like very like royal-esque thing, 'cause the color purple of that. So then you chose the cat that you wanted because there's different cats. Cats have comes in different like hair color patterns. So you showed me a cat, which was I think it was like a white cat. So I was like, okay, that's simple. Um to give her more of a just not like full on white, we can give her like some blush. The nose can be like pink, the ears pinkish. She was a really like, I think the part I had mostly hard time with was mostly like choosing the type of clothes I wanted for her.
Yeah.
We wanted like something flowy, but we also needed something that she could do her like meditations pretty easily and easily to like animate and stuff. So that was a hard part. Everything else was way much more simple. She wasn't really like a hard character to like make. It was just mainly the clothes that we had to figure it out.
Well, you did a beautiful job with her, and what's interesting, honey, is that you did such a good job taking notes, because I try to come into you guys with like words that describe their personality and like colors and things like that, and you did such a beautiful job of creating someone that I think has mother attributes, but she does have a regalness about her, the classiness about her. And she's mother, but she's not frumpy mother. She's beautiful mother, and she's, graceful and all the things. And even the way you posed her out and the images in the beginning, and I just love them. And I can't wait. We're going to be developing Macatma because I love her so much. And she really is the matriarch of all the characters. So everyone else will have a relationship to Macatma. Now we're working on Jaya, which I'm really excited about. So Jaya is her daughter, and Hani is creating Jaya right now. And Jaya is just joy. She's just like so cute. And we're going to be developing her meditations that she helps Macatma lead or participates in. And I'm really excited because I have other characters as well. And honey, I'm just so excited to have you on because the work you do is beautiful, and you have such an attention to detail and such a way of creating characters that I really believe are going to captivate kids and parents alike. Everyone who sees them is just like, wow, these are beautiful. Like they really are. So I'm hoping at some point we get to put these into print as well, maybe in product form or something. But for right now, if you guys are looking for seeing some of Honey's work, under My Calm World, you can find the Macatma videos. And right now we have a 1 minute, a 5 minute out and in the meditations, but we're going to be releasing a whole album with Macatma pieces, and it's going to have the 1 minute, the 5 minute. It's going to have a 7 minute piece with just meows, because I've had people write us and say that they're using the video to go to sleep and the audio to go to sleep, and they want to just repetition. So we're going to actually do a piece where we take out the intro that Macatma does, and it's just going to be the meow sound going. And then we're also going to add a version of the instrumental music that Jeff Gold wrote, the original piece that's behind Macatma's beautiful instrumental piece. And we're going to be adding that to the album as well. So it's going to be really cool. And that's going to come out in the next while. But for now, if you guys want to find any of this, the best way is just to go to My Calm World. They have a website. And on the website, you can see some of the different products and characters and everything that's out there. It'll have links. All of these things, most of them have already been released on all of your favorite streaming outlets. So you can find them on Spotify or wherever you listen to things. You can listen to it for free, as well as YouTube. And My Calm World, as in calm down, My Calm World, has its own YouTube channel. And so if you go to the website or the YouTube channel, it has links to the other things and you can find more. Final questions for you. We're going to wrap this up, Hania. So, when you look back at your journey coming to AFA and then moving into the workforce now like you are, what would you say you've learned from your journey?
The things that I think that really stand out is you have to kind of like, I used to think that when I did this, I was just gonna be by myself doing my work. But then now that I'm here, I realize, oh, it's a group effort. You're not gonna be by yourself. If you're gonna do this, you have to realize that you're not gonna be by yourself. You're never gonna talk to nobody. You're not gonna. Maybe if you're like, well, I don't even think you're freelance. Don't talk to it. You have to like
You have to report to a client.
Yeah. So it's not like a solitary job that I thought it was gonna be. So if you're hoping for like solitary like job, this is definitely not it. It was not how I thought, but I still like it. I just have to like learn how to like be more social, more out there, because I feel like a lot of times when people want that solitary job is because they struggle with the socializing, their confidence. They're kind of like scared of like people just like straight up like rejecting them and stuff like that. And it is scary, but you'll be fine if people are not that cruel, especially not in this industry.
Yeah. And I would say, Hania, you're the poster child for this because I think when you first came on, you did have some, trepidation about like jumping in and being part of a team and having to talk to all these people. But you've done an incredible job. Like the growth in you is incredible. The fact that you're sitting here handling this interview like a pro and that all the other videos that we did, and just like you've done an incredible job of communicating, of reporting in, of being part of a team. I know Lucas came in and helped you with some backgrounds, and like this collaboration is how we all get better. And you've gotten really good at it. And I'm really proud of you for that because I know it was a challenge in the beginning. That's right. Take a bow, girl. I'm so proud of you. Last thing is, what would you say? Do you have a piece of advice or anything that you'd want to say to people who might be considering jumping into their own creative journey? Maybe they've been thinking about going to AFA or taking a class or doing something creative that they haven't had the courage to do yet at a bigger level.
Usually I go with, this is really hard because I'm a very fearful person. Like my anxieties usually are what contradict what I do. I like to like go for the safer route because a lot of times I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen. And a lot of times with my projects, I'm not really sure of myself. So I usually try to do what my parents always told me of just do the best that you can. Sometimes things won't always be perfect. Like you're human. This is a human project. Not everything's gonna like connect perfectly and everything's gonna make perfect sense. There will be errors and it's completely fine. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah, that's great advice. Is just do your best. The great thing about collaboration is we all challenge each other to be better. And you've definitely proven that that's possible. You've done an incredible job. Thank you for coming on today, Hania. It's been lovely to have you. Everybody be sure to check out Hania's work. You can go to mycalmworld.com or you can go to the My Calm World YouTube channel and keep watching because we're going to have other stories from AFA alumni and we can't wait to share them with you. We're really proud of you, Hania. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of AFA Highlights. We hope today's stories brightened your day and inspired you to connect more closely with AFA Hub. Every time you listen, like, follow, or subscribe to our student projects, you're helping to pave the way for their future success. If you're ready to unleash your creativity, remember that AFA Hub dives deep into the exciting worlds of animation, film, game design, and visual effects. We're more than a school. We're a launch pad for passionate creators ready to shape the future. With hands-on learning, live classes, and a supportive online community, AFA Hub turns raw talent into rewarding careers. Visit our website to learn more. Share this episode with someone who would enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get notified about new episodes. We'll be back soon with a new episode. Thank you for listening.